Yo people, welcome to today's episode. And today guys, I've got something fresh for you. Guys, I told you I'm going to try something new this year. I'm going to try bringing you different things. Give you reviews on products you might not necessarily buy, but you might want to and you want to know what it's like. So I've decided to be the guy to take the fall for the people. Or not necessarily the fall, sometimes I just get in early and grab them for the people and show you guys what I want. So today guys, there's a brand I've been looking at for a long time, a brand called Clint's Ink. They've been doing their thing for a good few years now, and I've been trying to buy from them, and previously I didn't know how. And at the point I did know how, I was really deep in my Jordan bag, so I wasn't really looking at their stuff. But now I was like, now I'm trying to expand my collection of shoes. I'm trying to buy shoes more, not just because of the brand, but also because how they relate to me, the story that I can collect from them. And I've decided to invest in a pair of shoes from Clint's Ink. So guys, today I've got a review of the Clint's Ink Mocha Beige pair. Look at this guys, packaging. Let me even bring it out of the packaging. Hold on. Yeah. And so guys, make sure you like, comment and subscribe as usual. Make sure you let me know your opinions in the comments. And guys, of course, make sure you follow on all socials, the M1 Show on all platforms. You already know the vibes already. And yeah guys, without saying too much more, let's get into this one, man. So guys, Clint's was started by a guy called Clint Matthias, also known as Junior Clint. And he did an interview with The Basement, which is where I actually reference a lot of these parts from. So if you guys want to go read the full interview, I'd recommend you go read that. I'll try and leave the link in the description as well, so you guys can have a look at it. But yeah, so he started off the brand, and initially he grew up in Zimbabwe, then moved to Coventry, and then he's now based in Manchester, and that's where Clint started when he moved to Manchester. Although the idea had started obviously when he was in Coventry. Since then, he's produced a lot of different shoes. However, the most prominent silhouette he produced was the one prior to this one. And so guys, you may not recognize this silhouette because this is relatively new, but he had a previous silhouette which did numbers and it did go places, but people would see them and not know what they are. And so instead of people asking what these shoes are, they'll just not say anything, but they'll look at them and admire them and just leave it there. But what I'll do guys is I'll leave pictures of the previous silhouette that he made, and I'll put them on the page so you guys can see. So yeah, those were the first sets of ones he produced. And I did want a pair of those, but at the time I didn't know how to cut. And when the time came to cut, I wasn't even sure about sizing. I was like, I haven't seen anybody do a review on these, so I don't know how they fit. And then he moved on to the next silhouette, this one in my hand. So the first launch of this silhouette here was in fact the Patta collab that I spoke about in the footwear forecast a few months back. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a pair through the raffle. But it's cool, man. It's not too bad. I'm not too bothered because now I finally got a pair. And yeah, so that Patta collab was in the sort of black, green. It's a mixture of colours with a bit of red. It was a nice mixture of colours though. I did like it. But this, I believe, is a bit more wearable. And yeah, guys, so let's take you through the shoe. So obviously, we've got a mixture of mocha brown suede hits around the shoe. Comes up through to the eyelets and then goes round the shoe, and it's just like a nice mixture of colours, almost like, I don't know, a two-tone cake. And then you've got this textile material around the toe box, and that is like a beige textile, hence the colour, way mocha beige. And it goes up from the toe box, up through the tongue, on the side panels. And yeah, obviously you have the branding here, Step Correct, which is the slogan for Clint's. And it's been their slogan for a long time, so they just kept running with it. And then you get that little bit of Clint's branding over here as well, and over here. Kind of reminds you of the placement of those little air bubbles on well, not air bubbles, those little spots on the Reebok Classics, and now more recently the Louis Vuitton sneakers. Those little kind of bits there. So I feel like it's got a bit of a classy look to it, and that's something I really like about the shoe. Then you go around, you have this logo over here, obviously just there. And then of course you've got the Clint's the brown Quint sign on the top of the tongue of the shoe. And you guys might be wondering, this tongue's looking a little fat. Why one? That is because, guys, it's got a zip pocket right here. So if you've got some cash you want to keep in there, if you've got something else you want to keep in there, I don't know what you want to keep in there. I'm not going to judge, I'm not going to point fingers, but yeah. You can put it in there and yeah, it zips and opens pretty smoothly. Obviously, don't yank it. You don't want to break the shoe. Come on, man, have some respect. But yeah, I like this shoe because it's a mixture of like a classy streetwear vibe. I feel like you can pull up to like a professional event with it, have like on some beige trousers, even potentially go for like a beige maybe suit look or something. I don't know. You could definitely pull off with these, but then also you can rock these with cargos. You can rock these with like linen trousers. Speaking of linen trousers, guys, I'm looking for a pair of beige linen trousers to wear with these. Preferably beige pleated linen trousers. They're like ripped. I'll drop a picture of an example. If you guys can find me a good one for a decent price, put it in the comments, please, because I need that. I haven't found one yet, but I need that. Yeah. And before I even continue, yeah, let's get back to the shoe. So with the eyelets, obviously, I showed you the heel tab, the color over here, and it kind of lifts, but it doesn't lift all the way off. It's kind of like not detachable, but it's not attached at here, which is kind of interesting. It lets you kind of look at the design and look at the breakdown a little bit more. And then that same color, which is like I want to say taupe, is then repeated on the eyelets over here and over here. So yeah, overall, really, really smooth shoe. And yeah, man, he's taken time to create something that I believe is a work of art. It's something for his catalogue and it looks really, really clean. Then you pull out, obviously, the sole of the shoe, and it is again this beige sort of colour with the Quince text and obviously the copyright logo over here. And it seems like they have their own sole technology. It says TechnoShock on the sole, so I guess that's something that they've been working on to improve the comfort of their shoes. And again, innovative, very innovative. And it's funny because you would never believe that this guy had no experience making shoes or garments before he actually started his brand. Everything was on the fly and he just learned as he went. And obviously he met people on the way who were taught him better ways and best methods of how to execute them. And now he has his own factory that he produces his stuff out of. So it's a very full circle moment when you see something like this where it's like you've seen the person where they went from not really knowing much to having the knowledge and the connection to be able to do what they want to do. And yeah, obviously you've then got the white base of the sole. So obviously this is what's covered by the insole. And guys, I got these in a size 8. Now if you guys are veterans on my channel, you know I'm a size 8.5. But in Yeezys I have to get a 9.5. In New Balance 2002Rs I get a 9. And in these I got an 8. Why did I get an 8? Because there's no half sizes, number one. And number two, he said they fit like Air Forces. Usually in Air Forces I'm a 7.5. Sorry guys, my sizes are all over the place. But usually in Air Force I'm a 7.5. So I was like, cool, do you know what? Let me go for an 8 in these. That'll probably be alright in it. And I'll be honest, yeah, I can't rock it the way I like. Because if you guys know me, you know I like rocking my laces very loose. I can't do that. I've got to tighten them. But when I do tighten these, it's fine. Which is why I've got them laced up like this, rather than the usual fat laces, bare spaced out. See what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, overall, man, clean shoe. And we're gonna get into the sole real quick. So as you can see, guys, the sole is a bit different to your typical sole. If you go around, you see it's a little bit wavy over here on this side, and it gradually steeps down into a straight area over here. And it's sort of like a skater shoe in the way it's built. It's very much built like a skater shoe with the pump at the back and then the like slightly short bit at the front. It's very interesting in terms of the shaping. But yeah, I think it's very clean. And obviously you see the Quince print obviously imprinted over here with the circle. Again, very clean. And yeah, man, honestly, these tones are just so nice. Like I feel like in the autumn when it starts to get a bit more like, you know, we get into our browns and sales, it'll look sweet. In the summer, looks sweet. It's a good all year round shoe, but it's not a shoe you're gonna be wearing everywhere. Simply because this suede, it needs to be taken care of. And this textile brown, obviously it's like a beige material, beige color, textile material. You don't understand that. However, it being a textile material also means if you were feeling, you know, experimental, you could dye it. And it could look pretty cold. But I don't know what anybody would want to dye it to. I like the color it is, but experimentation is there to be done in it. So if you guys want to experiment, definitely a chance there for you. But yeah, like In terms of sizing, guys, I would say try go the half size down if you can. If you are an 8, I'll probably say go for a 7. Because they do fit quite wide. Don't get the 8. Yeah, they fit quite big. So yeah, that's the best advice I can give you. And in terms of retail, I bought these for 165. And yeah, guys, so what he does with his website is that he opens up the website for the drop, hands out the password, uh, opens up for general access, and then closes it every single time. Kind of similar to Cortez drop if you guys have been shopping Cortez. Yeah. And that's what he does. And then obviously, guys, he's also packed in the box a pair of spare laces. So we have the sale colorway. If you want to switch it up and you want to switch the colors, then you can try it in the sale. I think I want to keep it with the brown just because I like the contrast, but I will give the sale a try. I'm probably post it on the gram or something. So yeah, you guys keep an eye out for that, and I'll show you guys over there probably. And then we have got also a little Step Correct badge that you can hang onto your shoe as a extra bit of merch, which Quince did in his last post where he posted a blue pair. So if you guys saw this pair and you're like, damn, like I want a cop, there's a pair on the way. You just keep your eyes open and don't worry, there's something for you. Don't you worry. So yeah. And guys, you might be wondering, he hasn't talked about the sole yet. Like, why hasn't he talked about the sole? The sole is my favorite detail. So we're gonna take that last, which is right now. Cool. So we have this brown rubber around the sole, and you have Quince written in this clear sort of rubber on the sole. So it starts from here, and to C, then you get the L, the I, the N. Oh, I'm holding it upside down, that's why. Alright, cool. So you get it's even, do you know what it is? I'm not holding it upside down. It's in reverse. So when you hold it next to the other shoe, so yeah, cool. This foot here. The C, the L, the I, N, T, S. Quince. Cold. Like, that is a crazy feature to add in. And obviously you get the mixture between the smooth text bits and then the abrasive bits for grip. Because obviously you need grip on your shoes. And then you get the branding of the Quince logo. And look at the way it comes together on the shoe. Don't you think that's cool, fam? That is wavy. Just to implement those little details there, hard. So yeah. And if you guys are wondering where the design came from, again, I'm just going to show you. Obviously this is the intention and this is the execution. Hard. Job done. And of course it seems like Quince is going to drop a lot more colorways this year. So if I was you and you like the look of these, I would say definitely follow them up. Quince.inc on the gram. Give them a follow. Sign up to their mailing list and watch out for the next drop. Because yeah, these are going to continue coming and they're going to continue looking clean. You don't want to be the one without them when everybody's got them. You want to be ahead of the curve. You want to be showing your friends how to dress. So grab them now before it's too late. That's what I'm saying. And shout out to Quince, man. He's doing his thing. Quince and the team over there, amazing job, honestly. Amazing job. The quality on these is very, very sweet. Honestly, in terms of a shoe, I'm going to give these a 9 out of 10. Innovation-wise, creativity, the story, bro, yeah, this is a great shoe. Like I said, guys, retails for 165. And yeah, guys, if money is tight at the time that the shoes drop, say you're coming towards the end of the month and you want to spread the payment, you can do that through, I believe, PayPal and I think it is Klarna. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, PayPal, paying free, you can do that. So yeah. See, guys, I'm trying to help you guys be economical. I do these research stuff so you guys don't have to. So yeah, man. Obviously, I need to put a fit together for this shoe. And actually, I'm kind of struggling. Not because I don't know what colors to put, but because the pieces I'm looking for are not available. So it might take a little while for me to drop a fit pick, but when I do, trust me when I say it will be a good one. So follow me on the gram, the M1 show, as always. And guys, we've been joined by the Quince Hot Stepper pair. I believe that's what it's called. Quince Steppers. They're called Steppers. That's what they're called. Steppers, yes. I was trying to think, what are these called? Yeah, Quince Steppers. That's what they're called, right? And yeah, we've joined by Quince Steppers, guys. Let me know what you think of the shoe in the comments. Let me know what you think of the colorway. Will you be copying a pair on the next drop? Will you be copying that blue pair that I put in the video? Let me know. And yeah, guys. Obviously, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as usual. And I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, peace out.